Good morning, traders. Welcome to StockCast. My name is Todd Derby, along with co-host James Mason. Good morning, James. How are you doing today?
Todd, good morning. I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing well. Glad to be back. I'm not sure I'm going to get the welcome that I was hoping for, because I noticed last week when I was gone on a little vacation that you guys had several nice trades while I was gone. I didn't participate in them because I was gone, but I kind of curiously watching it, and so really happy for everyone.
Yeah. I believe that certain things happen in the universe, and if there are certain elements that line up, it offsets everything. And then when those elements leave, then the world comes back to normal. I'm just saying, Todd, since we started the show, the whole thing was, man, let's catch these pre-market runners. And, well, the day that you go off the show on vacation, it works. I mean, could be a coincidence.
Well, like Larry says, we just want to see if you could, if you're worth it by yourself. People are.
All right, everybody. So the Dow futures are currently down 27 points. S&P 500 is up 3.5 points, and today is going to be a choppy ass day. So that is what I'm expecting, and I probably won't be looking to day trade unless if something significantly changes in the market in the next really few minutes or so. I'll probably be looking for my next trade overall and start, coming up with a plan for my next moves in the market. I obviously have a couple trades I have currently going on, and they're still doing what they're doing, and I'm going to continue to manage those as well. But let's go ahead and let me talk about Friday's total option volume. So Friday's total option volume was 40.4 million contracts, resulting in net open interest growth of 4.52 million calls and 4.27 million puts. AMD, Apple, Tesla, and NIO saw the greatest growth. The top 5 new positions open included ticker ERIC with 23,000 call contracts. The April 22nd ticker NIO. These are 20,000. Man, I hate how this raw data comes in. 20,000 puts. These are the August 22nd. And then AMD. These were so there were 17,000 AMD puts for May 22nd. The $110 puts. So for you options people out there you go. So Brian Latchford, thank you for the tip. We're not the dynamic duo.
You can't have two Batmans on the same show. Do appreciate the tip, though, Brian. Thank you.
All right. So, man, how the social media world has changed. So, first off, like I've been saying, DWAC, True Social, the network, the social platform, if you can call it that, it doesn't matter if you like Trump or not. It's trash. Utter freaking trash. And like I said from the very beginning, the numbers were a lie. A lot of people got pissed off because they don't like to hear the truth, because they're honestly big ass babies. They're just mentally, they're not on a mature enough level to accept reality. So, it is what it is. They're broke, and we moved on from talking about it. And DWAC has fallen off a cliff, literally. I think Jolly Roger said it in the comments. It has fallen off, which then leads us into another social network, and that is the infamous Twitter.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, Todd. Where do you think you stack up in the list of the top Twitter shareholders compared to our newest leader?
Where do I stack up?
Yeah.
I'm never. They don't even. I wouldn't even get in the door. I wouldn't even get in the meeting.
Yeah, especially when Elon Musk just bought 73.5 million shares and spent almost $3 billion.
Yeah. So, I mean, you and I talked about this earlier, so we have a little pre-thought into it. But clearly, you don't spend $3 billion unless you've got something planned.
Yeah.
I mean, and he's not in the business. Oh, I'm looking for 12% of my money this month. I mean, if that was the case,
he's willing to lose this shit. Just to make a point.
Yeah. So I mean, there's something going on here, and I don't want to say what it is because I don't know for a fact, but the writing is on the wall that something's going on, and I think when you get pissed getting censored all the time, he's going to say, "Screw this! I'm gonna take a swing back." $3 billion worth of shares back is taking a swing.
$3 billion of pocket change. Imagine that.
No,
that's crazy.
It is crazy.
9.2% of the company he owns, and literally he released a statement sometime during Premarket stating that this is just the beginning. So he's doing a hostile takeover, and I believe that he's gonna make a push and replace everybody on the board.
So the crazy thing about Elon is that arguably, when you look at techs and successful people in this era, Elon Musk is on that short list of any 2-3 people that we list. So he has a unique following of people. So as soon as they find out that he's buying 92% of Twitter, there are other people who are going to be like, if he's in, I'm in. And he doesn't even have to proxy hard to get control. It's not going to be I don't think it's going to be a hostile. I mean, under the definition of hostile takeover, yes, but I think it's going to be easy for him if he truly wants control.
He's going to have control.
Correct.
Imagine owning a company that's publicly traded, and you piss someone off like Elon Musk, and you wake up that morning to get ready to go to work, and you see in the news that Elon Musk just dropped $3 billion to buy shares in your company, and he's saying that he's just beginning and he's going to make a change here.
Yeah, then let me
that's the shit that makes CEOs cringe.
There's nothing they can do about it.
There ain't a damn thing they can do about it. I'm talking about like their entire career is on the line.
Yeah, I mean they're up 20% already. I mean, so he buys $3 billion and he's already made 20% of his money this morning.
Yeah,
it's
like everybody who will ever watch this show, we will never even stack it up to a percent gain of what just happened for him.
Brian's asking, what's his end game with Twitter? I don't know, but I think that it's going to be just let Twitter be a free-flowing news agency versus censoring stuff coming through. And I think that will be well played for Twitter if they allow that to happen.
Yeah. Like, I'll be honest, overall, I hate Twitter. I think it's a cesspool. It's just so full of bots. I mean, in every niche, it's just so full of bots. And besides the bots, I mean, you have so many people who try to come out thinking that they're saying whatever they want anonymously. And it's really just the shit that people wish that they could say in real life, but they don't have the balls to actually say it. And I hate those people. I freaking hate those people. Like, it's such, like, they think that they're doing something, badass by coming out and using like Twitter to attack someone else. But it's really the most cowardly thing ever, in my opinion. So I just think Twitter's trash, but I sure will trade this damn thing for sure. I mean, especially with a move like this.
Yeah. So if people are wondering, we're not breaking down pricing on it because it is an official alert for our paid members. So we apologize for not sharing actual numbers, but in the interest of protecting our membership.
Yeah. All right. So let's hit the comments really quickly. Let's see what everyone is talking about today.
They're all saying welcome back, Todd, and thank you for those comments. I
don't see that.
I missed each and every one of you. There you go. Jolly Roger. Welcome back, Todd, just in case you didn't see it. Welcome back, Todd. Good morning.
Todd probably is Jolly Roger and all these other people on fake accounts. Welcome himself back.
Well, thank you, Todd. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Let's see. S. John, thank you. FOMC meets on Wednesday. Ooh, S. John. I won't even mention the ticker name, but I don't trade this one. I don't talk about it. Let's see what else we got. Man, what's everybody looking at? I know the pre-market is kind of still whatever. Twitter is kind of like the biggest news right now. It's like the biggest news, but like it already made its move. So it's gonna be hard to trade that damn thing.
Yeah, it's probably going to go sideways for a while.
Alan Hall writes, we didn't get any new jokes last week. James fell down on the job. Yeah, well, sometimes you have to get serious. And that's what I was doing.
James was dialed in last week, guys.
The circus was out of town, and I made sure to tighten things up around here.
Exactly.
All right, let's see. Ooh, MULN. Barbara, I would, in my personal opinion, I'd be cautious over that one. Let me share my screen a second. All right, so MULN on the daily chart right here. Biggest thing to keep in mind is while this looks like it would be setting up for a breakout, and it still possibly can, they are diluting the crap out of the stock. So why they wouldn't have let it run, I don't know. I mean, this thing, at the moment, me talking about it right now, I think this is a beautiful setup for a potential breakout. So why not let it run? Why not let it break out, take off running, and then sell shares above $7? Right when we start meeting this strong resistance. But what the hell I know? I'm just here talking about this shit. They seem to have went to the same business school. These executives for ticker MULN seem to have went to the same business school that the executives from GameStop went to. They clearly don't understand when to actually raise money for your company. So, yeah. I mean, as for ranges for this ticker, with them selling those shares, it kind of blows those away, in my opinion. And me personally, I just try to stay away from stuff like that when I know there's dilution happening. So let's see what else we got. Oh, CLVS. Man, I haven't looked at this one in a little while. Man, I really haven't looked at this one in a while with those thin ass lines right there. I haven't drew those that thin in a while. Let's see. Let me pull up some info on this. All right, CLVS current outstanding shares are sitting at 142 point. We'll round it up to 142.3 million shares outstanding. Hold on a second. They have around 19% of the float short right now, which the float is at 140 million shares. So share short is 26.73 million. That's kind of interesting. Actually, that's probably one of the reasons why this, moved up so well. So what I look for with setups like this, with these long downtrends, is really, when we have a downtrend, chances are we're underneath that 86 EMA, which you'll more likely be underneath the 100 EMA as well. So the green line is the 100, the pink red line 86 EMA. Now, how this usually works is that first spike up, it starts to get rejected around that 86 EMA range. It'll find whatever range it's going to go up to, and then usually pulls back down, and then it will do its little wave thing. And a lot of times, the second time it comes back up, that's when it makes its run. And this is, in my opinion, this is a good example as to why that probably happens. And that is all of these bag holders right here. You have all these people who literally have averages up here. And like I'm telling you guys, I know a lot of people be like, yeah, I doubt people still have an average of $4. I pretty much can guarantee you that there's people up here who have averages of $8, $9, $10 and still holding on to this shit.
Absolutely.
That's just retail traders for you. So we see this downtrend. We have bag holders. They're wanting to get out. Or we have people right here who are already getting a decent profit. And everybody's wanting to get out, take their profit, or minimize their loss. And this is a setup that the bears look for. It's what I look for when I'm shorting something, especially a penny stock, which I really haven't shorted a penny stock in about a year now. So this is one of the reasons why a lot of times it gets rejected around that 86 EMA. And that is because everybody trying to get out, minimize losses, take small profits, and then the bears are starting to come in. So for this setup on ticker CLVS, and let me just look at their news real quick. Okay. So I am seeing that they did meet their ovarian cancer therapy goals, their late stage goals in their trial. That is a good catalyst. But the thing is, they have 142 million shares. That makes it pretty hard to actually do something with that many shares and this many bag holders. So for CLVS, in the short term, I'm kind of bearish leaning on this. Hopefully I'm wrong, but I mean, a lot of times, I say 9 out of 10 times this setup right here usually ends up being a bearish play. And then, in the days, weeks to come, if this thing pulls back and then kind of goes sideways and then makes its second push up above that 86 EMA, that's when I know I'd personally look at taking it. So that's a quick rundown on ticker CLVS.
We are about 8.5 minutes to the market.
All right. So, hey, Todd, really quick.
Yeah.
I'm going to marquee this one right here, S-John. See, like, I basically subcontracted your role right here when you were gone. And I didn't even have to mention this to S-John. Like, he took it upon himself and he started keeping my time. And he still is.
S-John's a good guy. If he's gunning for my job, he should give me a call.
The pay sucks. All right, everybody.
You want to be James Bitch? Let me know, S-John. We can make this happen.
All right. So, yeah, overall, today's market, I'm not really looking at much for day trades. I'm going to try to find, a few more swing trades, maybe some catalyst plays, to hopefully work out sooner than predictive. But other than that, Todd, that's all I have today.
I was going to just share this thought. I was thinking last week, because there were several decent runs or plays that worked out, that maybe we're in a changeover in the market, that we're going to start to have some more runners coming into the second quarter. So that was encouraging to me.
I hope so, but what concerns me there is the penny stock world kind of dies off until fall.
Right. Which is interesting that last week there was a few that ran. So I don't know, is the calendar changing for the penny stock world? Because we haven't had the January, February, March penny stock runs like we had in the past.
Yeah. Usually those are the major months for those runners. And it's been dead.
So I know the FDA has been behind with a lot of the bio stocks. And so if the FDA gets caught up, that could be a catalyst to start popping some of those bio stocks off, which are a lot of those small cap penny stock catalyst plays.
Hopefully, at least.
Just a thought.
All right, everybody. So remember, trade safe, trade smart, and we will see y'all in the next one.